watching CBS 2 News This Morning in high definition.
Tomorrow, hundreds will brave the elements for the annual Miles for Matheny event in Peapack, New Jersey. The walk, run, and ride benefiting the Matheny Medical and Education Center. And joining us from Matheny is Sanford Josephson and Andrew Gordon, whose son Scott is a student at Matheny. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. So tell me about Scott and tell us a little bit about how much Matheny becomes part of your family life.
Well, Scott has a neurodevelopmental disorder, which means really he needs help with mobility and other activities of daily living. Matheny is an incredibly important part of our life and of Scott's life and the rest of our family's life. The therapists there are incredibly committed. The whole staff is incredibly committed, and they just do such wonderful things for Scott and for some of Scott's classmates.
Yeah, you know, the interesting thing of many interesting things about Matheny is just really how much change you can see in the kids and the adults when they're there. Tell us a little bit about what's happened with Scott.
Yeah, so since Scott has been there, he's clearly become a very happy and mellow kid. He's had just incredible work with therapists who are so committed to teaching him. For example, they're working really hard with him to figure out how to choose between two things. They'll use pictures as a way of trying to help his communication, and I think we've noticed a pretty substantial change since he's been there.
Yeah, Sandy, I know it's more than just a facility. It shows these people the art of the possible in their lives.
Well, that's true. In addition to the medical care and the education that we provide, part of our mission is to provide as normal a life as possible, or enhance their quality of life. So we have a very unique arts program. We have a big recreation therapy and music therapy program, and our goal is to we can't make their disabilities go away, but to give them as normal life experience as possible.
My family and I have been coming to this for years and enjoy it so much, and I know that Matheny is such an integral part of the Peapack community, and this is a way of really showing gratitude to Peapack too for hosting this.
Absolutely, and we're so happy that we're bringing the event back into the center of town, and it's just because when we have the wheelchair walk, one of the things that we missed when we had it at a park for 2 years is people sitting on their porches and waving and cheering, and then people finishing the 5K run and coming over to the finish line of the wheelchair race and cheering.
It's an emotional parade-type atmosphere,
It
is. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Of course, my son thinks that it's all about his little kids race, but I know there's more than that. Tell me some of the events that are going to be going on.
Well, there are 5 different cycling courses, from a 50-mile Hills of Attrition for the really serious cyclists to a 12-mile. And then there's a 5K run and a kids' fun run, and then the Lou Huggins wheelchair walk.
Yeah, which is really the highlight.
That's really the signature event. Yes.
I really enjoy that. All right, so we're looking at potential rainy weather. What are the contingencies?
Well, first of all, what we've told people is if you're registered to be in any of these events, use your own judgment, use discretion. But also, normally the wheelchair participants would be outside from say 10:30, 11 o'clock on as we bring them down from Matheny.
Right.
Fortunately, the Peapack Gladstone community has made the gymnasium in the municipal building available, so we will have the wheelchair participants in the gymnasium until it's actually time for the walk. And of course, we'll have to judge things and see how they are. If we have to shorten the walk a little bit or wait 15 minutes or something before we start, we'll do that.
I've been there in years past when it's rainy, and there's almost a camaraderie in being able to brave those elements. All right. Thank you both so much for coming. I appreciate it. CBS 2 News, of course, is a proud sponsor of Miles for Matheny. Our own Otis Livingston kicks it all off tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. at Liberty Park in lovely Peapack, New Jersey. For more information, head over to our website, cbsnewyork.com. Catherine.
Thanks, Don.